And I think that that's fair in a Stars and Stripe versus All Might fight. All I'm saying is from zero, I honestly think you're probably going to be better off with Stars and Stripes quirk than One for All because we see where Deku is and how long that took. Like with that, like Jugga said, there's a bunch of ways to finesse it to improve your development, get better at it. Plus, it's a quirk you can hide a little bit better. To me, the benefit of One for All is like one, that strength thing that comes with it, but two, all of the previous users. The shitty part is all the previous users have shitty ass fucking quirks. Like I'm like, if you had this person on the roster, Lumil, like imagine if your council of reeds or whatever was fucking Stars and Stripes, Lemillion. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is what you're carrying in the back pocket on top of All Might's power. That's a real nigga.
That
bro.
shit
That's
will overflow the cup super quick, bro.
Oh,
that's overflowing the cup instantly,
on the second power is overflowing.
No shit. You get that shit and just fucking stop moving, bro. The cup over fucking flowed, dog. Like, no way you get two quirks like that in there.
We must pay homage to him.
So it sounds like everybody's on the know with the time skip. Last one is just Stars and Stripes quirk versus One for All. Where do we feel like they land? With all of this new developments that you guys brought up, as far as in Stars and Stripes hand, no, I don't. I can see how All Might beats her, but I don't know how it is. Like I don't know if some of the stuff we discussed is possible and Stars and Stripes just doesn't use it. If that's the case, like if this power in a villain's hands becomes more reality manipulation because they don't give a fuck, then I would say that I would take this quirk over One for All any day, in my mind.
If
you want to know who still might be able to beat her, low key?
Who?
That nigga.
Don't say Lock Drop.
Oh, damn, Muriel.
She can't touch him.
That's fair.
That's true.
That's fair.
She could kill that nigga. Cause hear me out. He has to hold his breath to use his quirk, and he comes up for breaths. I would just be like, the oxygen above us is gone. It's like, bro, you got to knock me out in one hit because you only got a couple seconds before you run out of oxygen, my nigga. I know your quirk makes you not breathe, so come on. And at that point, if she almost as strong as All Might, I just run away from that nigga till you pass out. Like, her quirk is super strong, but like I said, if Siler from Heroes taught me anything, being a smart nigga that can take powers is tops. I don't care what your power is, bro. I'm smart and I'm taking that. That's mine now.
No, but I'm not talking about All for. I'm talking about
he
All
said
Might's quirk. One for all.
Ooh, okay, One for all. One
for all. All for One is, of course, OP, bro. That's pinnacle about
I still gotta give it to One for All because my number one superpower, period, on the power scale is super speed. If you are the fastest in your verse, you are the strongest.
You gotta work real hard for that.
My nigga,
I can pick this up and give it to me. She can give it to her.
Reach one for 100%.
In the mouth before she says
I'm the fastest person in the universe.
Clearly, she can't do that.
I don't know if that's the case, bro.
But my nigga, that's if she can get the sentence out,
right? There's two.
But you guys are saying this.
Sentence.
You guys are saying this in the fight. She can easily prep these things before a fight ever happens.
That's right.
That's not
the only thing I'll argue is that let's just say you live in a world that like doesn't involve fighting crazy heroes, villains, etc. Right? And we're just talking about which one of these two quirks would be best as far as living or even doing like gangster-ish things, whatever. In my opinion, I would say the Stars and Stripes quirk works better simply because of the rules you can place on yourself, your rate of growth can change depending on what you want at that moment. For example, what if you want to do like some effing increase your education, increase like your actual body rate of growth when training? Like you could become more of a boss faster by just placing it correctly. You know what I mean?
That's true.
My nigga just said you can place steroids into your own system. That's what I just heard.
Well,
juice.
Legally juice. So I don't know. I just see it where it's like if I was born with a quirk, the two, like, you know, give myself rules or give reality bending rules would be a lot more broken while I, like, you know, just live my life, depending on One for All.
And you got to remember, if you were born with one for all, and you're a little ass kid and you don't really know how to control a power, you're gonna be playing around, playing wrestling or doing something or whatever. You're gonna swing and boom, your whole arm and everything just gonna blow up because you just unleashed this power that you can't even control. Because you remember what happened to Deku as soon as he got that power. Now you're a little kid with no muscle mass and you just unleashed all this power. Yeah, you dead.
You could argue the same thing for Stars and Stripes, right? Like, I think her being not the smartest person is good because, like, if you just kind of say something wild, like, let me think of some random thing. Like, I don't know, you want to charge your phone. Oh, I wish the air around me had like 12 volts of current. That's surely enough to kill a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to you, you looking at the thing like, oh, 12 volts, that's just enough for a cell phone. I'm good. Bam, you killed everybody in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some minor things you could do with this quirk that would be horrible for everybody around. Like, oh, I wish these two hydrogen atoms would fuse. Your city's gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there are small things you can say that would just destroy everything. So I think that from a quirk singularity standpoint and the nature of the world, yes, Stars and Stripes quirk is stronger as the world shows that quirks get stronger. Because this is just a damn near one for all a one gen quirk that just keep getting passed on. In the world where they stand right now, I think One for All is stronger because they have fucking 9 generations to get buffer, all because of speed. If she could make herself that fast, because she's not even faster than All Might, she would. Because speed is the strongest power. While she busy going, her head's in another continent right now. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Speed is too strong. It beats everything that isn't faster than it.
And I think that that's fair in a Stars and Stripe versus All Might fight. All I'm saying is from zero, I honestly think you're probably going to be better off with Stars and Stripes quirk than One for All because we see where Deku is and how long that took. Like with that, like Jugga said, there's a bunch of ways to finesse it to improve your development, get better at it. Plus, it's a quirk you can hide a little bit better. To me, the benefit of One for All is like one, that strength thing that comes with it, but two, all of the previous users. The shitty part is all the previous users have shitty ass fucking quirks. Like, I'm like, if you had this person on the roster, Lumil, like, imagine if your council of reeds or whatever was fucking Stars and Stripes, Lemillion. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is what you're carrying in the back pocket on top of All Might's power. That's a real nigga.
That
bro.
shit
That's
will overflow the cup super quick, bro.
Oh,
that's overflowing the cup.
On the second power, it's overflowing.
Yo, shit, you get that shit and just fucking stop moving, bro. The cup over fucking flowed, dog. Like, no way you get 2 quirks like that in there.
You gotta just build that body for it. I'm sure there's gonna be if someone strategized it right, there's probably a way you could have passed it. So by the time it got to Deku, it actually works. Like if you took somebody's quirk who was that they're more or less immortal or some shit like that. Then you passed it to that person, and then you pass it to the next person. It's like you can set it up so you can actually hold all these quirks reasonably. But
the reason I don't believe that is because All for One effectively did that, right? He got an amalgamation of all the best quirks, and we still see it took like a science freak show to put this nigga body together to even contain that. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't even get that way. A nigga really got to build you that way. Like, so I think he gets some cold quirks out of there, bro. you put that in One for All, nobody holding that, bro. Nobody.
Okay.
But this is all I want to say, bro. Like I see if a nigga like One for All exists, I'm not mad at you. The only thing you really can do with your quirk is be a hero. Stars and Stripes exist, like, bro, why are you fighting people? Why don't you just come here and be like, hey, y'all, in this area, cold fusion is possible. I've solved the world's energy problems with one word. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you throwing punches, bro? Like,
because the heroes are stupid.
Reality.
The heroes are stupid. All Might has gone around and sold his dream as, in order to be a great person, you need to be able to punch the shit out of things.
Throw these hands.
That's the message that he sent. He went everywhere and they were like, well, he just punches the shit out of things and everything seems to be okay. So I'm just gonna do that. Like,
I'm like, as long as you smile and say plus ultra, you good.
Yeah. That's true.
His marketing team is amazing, bro. Put some respect on this.
Right.